So today I'm going to be talking about when to use because versus when to use since. This is important so we can distinguish which word we can use correctly and efficiently when we communicate. First, I am going to start off by explaining and defining the word because and using real world examples. Then I am going to define the word since and also provide some examples. Finally, I am going to wrap up and compare the two. So let's start off with the word because. According to CambridgeDictionary.org, we use because when we are focusing on a reason. For example, Caesar spoke quietly because David is asleep. In this example, we are focusing on the reason that David is asleep. That is why Caesar spoke quietly. We are focusing on the reason that David is asleep. That's why Caesar spoke quietly. Another way we can use the word because is when it explains an action. For example, Caesar spoke quietly because he does not want David to wake up. For this example, it focuses more on the action rather than the reason. Why did Caesar speak softly? Well, he spoke softly because he did not want David to wake up. This explains the action of why Caesar spoke softly. So let me explain in a real life example. So Caesar, why didn't you go to the movies with us last night?
Um, the reason is because I had to take a shower.
In this example, we can hear Caesar say the word because and reason back to back, thus making the sentence incorrect. A way he can fix this is by saying,
I didn't go because I took a shower.
by not using the word reason back to back, he is fixing the sentence, thus making it correct. Now that we've finished explaining the word because, let's move on to since. According to CambridgeDictionary.org, we use since as a preposition and an adverb to describe time, and we use since as a conjunction to introduce reason. For example, we need to finish the milk today since it expires tomorrow. We are using a time frame for when we need to finish the milk, which today is a day in which we need to finish the milk. Another way we can use the word since is when we give reason for something. For example, since Caesar hated the holidays so much, he decided to go on his own. In this example, it shows why Caesar decided to go on his own. The reason for it was because he hated holidays, so he decided not to celebrate it. Now that I talked about the word since and the word because, I am now going to talk how they compare to each other. First, since is used as a consequence, meaning it implies time or cause or reason, and I provided examples for the word since. The word because, however, is more positive. It's more causation, meaning we use the word because when we focus on a reason or action. I also provided an example for the word because. In conclusion, by knowing how to use both of the words accurately and correctly, we can avoid common mistakes that we tend to use. I hope by the end of this video, I helped explain how the words are both different and how to use them correctly.